Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you almost all of my work. Also, I'm gonna be doing a raffle, and the prize would be a portrait. So the person who wins is gonna get a portrait, a self-portrait, or it could be of anyone else, in A3 size, made by myself. More instructions are gonna be set in the middle of the video, so keep watching and I hope you enjoy it. So when I was 14, I used to go to an art academy, but it wasn't like a professional one. It was like a community art academy, could be, and most of the students, they weren't students, they were like most of the participants, there were over 30. When I went
and
there,
I was 14, so I was the youngest one.
Aware of all the talented people. I mean, I was scared because I didn't realize I was this good. But back in the time, I thought I couldn't do the same work as them, because they were like painting on canvases with oil painting, and that was new for me, because before I just used to draw the cartoons from the book or any other Disney cartoon, just that. Well, anyways, when I started drawing by eye, like visually. So I had my object in real life. I didn't draw with a secondary source. I was referring to a primary source, but in real life, like it was in front of me. So the portraits that you're watching right now, that was the first time I was drawing portraits. So I didn't know any basics about how to draw a face. I just had my eyes and the charcoal with me, and I was doing all the measurements that I learned how to take the measurements, because before doing portraits we started by drawing statues, like figures of clay, and it did help me. To be honest, it helps a lot to draw from real life rather than from a picture, because if you start drawing in real life, then you get to see all the dimensions.
Obviously, I was into
real life,
drawing,
like more than 3D.
I was into
and
it's really good
and all of that, but like I said before, I was doing just cartoons. Like in here you can see a Snoopy dog, I think that's the name. The funny thing is I didn't even know who was the Snoopy dog in that time. But yeah, also in here I'm gonna be showing you like one of the earliest drawings I've done when I was I think I was around 8 years. Basically, I did a Christmas card, and because in my school, in my primary school, there was this competition where you had to draw a Christmas card every year, and per year of course, like year 1, year 2, etc., a person wins, and I won like twice in 2 years. When I was 6 and the other one when I was 11, I think. And in here, if you see, that's my very first portrait I've ever done in pencil. This is my dog, and I did this drawing when I was I took part of a challenge by myself. I decided to do a 30 days drawing challenge, and I think this one doesn't belong to the challenge, but yeah, and I would recommend you to do that challenge. It's really funny, at the same time it's stressful, but you get to relieve yourself, but you need to find the time. That's the thing. This drawing, as you can see, I made this drawing in 2012, 5 years ago, and I didn't know all of these that I know So in the challenge, there was one day where I had to do something. I don't know why. I don't know what, but I decided to stick that in there. Sorry. And then there's this photograph that I did using a secondary source from internet, and that was part of the challenge as well. This is another one. If you remember the film Up, I think it's called Up. I didn't get to watch it, but I knew about the couple, and yeah, I didn't finish it. Then this piece that you see there, the drawing, I didn't do it. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Sorry, my dad made it when I was 8 years old. But yeah, I keep it like it's a memory for me. So I don't think I told you, but I got the art skills from my dad. He taught me, like he gave me the push to go and sign up for those lessons, etc. Then this is another drawing from the challenge, which I really like, but I don't like the background. And this is the Christmas card I was talking about. I don't think I won this competition, but to be honest, I don't think I was 8 years old in that time. I think I was like 5 or 6, because I was good, but obviously that looks really easy, and yeah, I don't remember, to be honest. Also, I have to tell you that I have more sketchbooks when I started drawing like figures and statues before the portraits, but those are in Spain. So whenever I have the chance to bring them here, I will show you. Also, after I did all the charcoal drawings, I got a bit tired, so I said to my teacher if I could start using color. So he showed me pastels. That was the very first time I knew about pastels. Like before, I didn't know what was that. I just knew like pastels in Spanish sounds like cake, so I thought it was that. And the horse that you saw, that was my first one, my first pastel drawing. This is my second one. This one took me time, and I'm showing you guys that it's real, that is not a picture, because I'm humble and I am very honest, and this drawing is really amazing. Like, wow, I can't believe I made that back in the time, and it looks so real, like realistic. So I was referring to a small picture I found in a book, and then I made it bigger, and yeah, like it's so. I need to put that in a frame, because that shouldn't be hidden. That shouldn't be hidden in my folder. That should be in my wall. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Then also I have to tell you, when I was going to these lessons, I wasn't going like every day. My lessons were on Fridays, like 5 hours on Fridays, just that. As you can see in here, you see that little elephant? I made that in one of those lessons, so I spent 5 hours doing that, making that, because I was lacking of motivation. And whenever you are experiencing that, I recommend you to stand up and move your ass, because otherwise you're not gonna make anything. Trust me. The eye that you saw and these other drawings are my very first ones, like creating tone and looking at perspective with pencil, because after I did the really colorful one with the chewing gum using pastels, I decided that I wanted to be more realistic, so I wanted to start with pencil. And that was in Spain. Then when I moved here to London, it was in 2015, like in summer. I started school in year 10, and this is my first sketchbook I made, and the theme was about this theme was about inside or outside. So we made a title page, and in that time I thought, like, put the title that you want, so I put my name. But then the teacher made me to put inside, outside, and then I made a mind map, and then I collage, and then these are some observational drawings and some papers in pencil, then in pen, green pen and black pen. In that time I tell you, I hated the black pen and any other pen because it's horrible. Then in here I was experimenting with different media, yeah. Pencil, markers, color and watercolor. I really like the watercolor one. Then that's another homework that was about a destroyed gun, I think. And then he experimenting with more media, and I don't like that one because in that moment I didn't get the point of changing the surface, like changing your paper for different mediums and changing the materials as well. Then this series of camera, I drew that from the internet. That was part of my homework. Then this is the first artist research I made about FLACA, I think. And when I was making that was the first time I used ink, and in that time I didn't like it that much because I didn't have any experience in it. And then this is watercolor page of techniques. I love that one. I love that drawing, yeah. And okay, let's carry on. Then in this page, as you can see, I was doing a metamorphosis page. So I turned my hand cream into a clock, a sun clock. I don't know how you call it. And I really like the hand cream one. That looks really realistic when you add like really dark tones and all of that. I don't like the middle one, but since it's the middle of the process, then it's alright. Then I was drawing that plant. I don't know the name, neither in Spanish. Oh my god, I love that page. You see the padlock. I love that one. Okay, in here you see a paper, which half is drawn and the other half is printed. And this one is, I took the picture and then I drew it, and that's so amazing. By when you take a picture and you draw that. And in here, life is too short. Yeah, those drawings are part of the challenge as well that I mentioned before. Do you see the earphone there? Oh my god, I need to take a picture of that and upload it to my website. That's my smile, and then some mouse. So I was saying about the medium above where it says life is too short. Today, like when I was looking at it, I realized I put a double O when it's meant to be just one. Then these are some other pages of the challenge. Yes. So as I promised before, I was gonna talk about the raffle I'm gonna do, the challenge, or no, like the giveaway I'm gonna do. Okay, basically there are only 3 main steps that you have to follow in order to be part of it and to get the chance to participate, and maybe, who knows, you win and you get a free portrait made by me. Okay, first of all, I have to say that I'm really grateful for all the followers that I've got on YouTube. That is amazing. I can't believe that that's why I'm doing this raffle. Okay, first step, you have to take a screenshot of my profile on YouTube where I can see that you are subscribed to my channel. Then you have to upload the picture by using the hashtag FLACA art, and also you have to tag me, and I'm gonna be leaving my websites, my social media here in the box below. You can either tag me in Instagram with my own account, my personal account, or with my arts account, or also on Facebook. So you could be part of this challenge, be part of this raffle in Instagram or in Facebook. And remember, use the hashtag FLACA arts, this one that you're seeing right now. Also, you have to tag me, and the screenshot, obviously, that is the first step, the important step. And this the closing day for the raffle will be next week on Friday, the 30th of March. Yes, at the end of the video I'm gonna be listing all the steps and all the conditions and everything. So yeah, don't miss out this opportunity. You can get a free portrait. You can get the chance of getting a free portrait. Could be a self-portrait or someone else's, and the materials I'm gonna be using is acrylics, so it could be as realistic as you want. And remember, screenshot my website, my YouTube channel, where it shows that you are subscribed. That's the very first condition. Then upload the picture in Instagram or in Facebook, tag me, and also you have to put that hashtag FLACA arts. Okay, so let's carry on. So we are approaching the end of this sketchbook, and here is another artist research. And this artist, he made sculptures, so I made that sculpture, which I don't like. And then my final piece, that was the first time I knew about arts GCSEs, that you had to do a final piece. And I made my really lovely dog that, well, is no longer my dog, but that's another story. And yes, I love that painting. I have to collect it. I have to go to my old school and pick it up, as well as my other 2 sketchbooks from GCSEs. These are some drawings I made during GCSE's time, when I was doing my portrait unit. I decided to draw my sister, and then I ended up drawing myself, like doing self-portrait. I used the lino printing technique. If you don't know about it, is where you cut the lino with a knife, maybe. There are some special tools, like cutting tools, to do that. And then the areas that are cut are not gonna be printed. Those areas are gonna be black, and then you have to apply, those areas are gonna be white. Then you apply ink, and in the other areas where you didn't cut is where the ink is gonna stay, and it's gonna print into your picture, into your paper. Any paper you could use. You could use newspaper, any color paper, even cardboard, etc. That was the first time I was using that method for a portrait, and also the second time I was using the method. That's the original picture, as you can see. And yes, also this other one, I made this one in the summer when I was still like thinking, shall I be a YouTuber or not? But yeah, I kept that one. That was a quick one, and I basically combined two pictures with the necklace on my forehead and my own self-portrait. The liner printing that you just saw, I used that one for my for my fruit unit, for my fruit unit, where that one was for GCSEs. It was beginning or an end, so I decided to do the beginning or an end of fruits. And this is my actual sketchbook for arts. I'm doing Home Sweet Home. I'm doing A levels right now. This is my first year. So in here, in this page, as you can see, that's Spain, and the white area, that was where I used to live. Then this is the mind map I made, where in the middle, like, you see a house, an old building with bricks. With the bricks, if you look closer, you can spot the sentence Home Sweet Home, which is all about my sketchbook. Is about my home in Spain. These are some primary pictures I took over the Christmas holidays. I went this year, not this year, last year, 2017. I was there over the New Year's Eve for 2018. And some thumbnail sketches to get some inspiration going on to start my project. And I was surprised because I used pen, and as I said before, I used to hate pen. This is a double page A3, some annotations, and that page I need to make something there because it's in blank. I was exploring some materials here again, trying to get some inspiration, and again the same and the same, using different materials, combining them, trying to be quick, etc. That's my first artist research for this project, and that's the original picture. And the bigger one, I made it with acrylics. Oh my days, that one, I started filming that one, but then my camera got shut down, so I couldn't. But I did film this one, and you can check my video. That's my response. That's my house in Spain, by the way. Then this is another artist research I made, and you see the small castle there? I made it in A3 with pencils, and I'm really pleased with that one. And I think from that artist, I realized I like drawing like buildings decaying, or maybe in ruins, etc. This is another artist research I made with pastels. Really easy, this one, really quick. This is my response. This is one view of my house, like an open and wide view, we can say. And as I was being inspired by these artists, I avoided using a lot of detail. That's why I chose pastels. Then this lovely page and confusing page where I was experimenting again to get some motivation. And this page, this is intaglio printmaking. The first time I used this method is almost similar to the liner printing, but in here you're scratching with a metal into a metal surface. Then you use a compressing, I think, machine to compress the ink into your paper, and then that's how you obtain the results, something like that. Then this is another technique, stencils. First time again of using this method, and this is really funny because you can see a giraffe, and is the map of my old city where I used to live in Spain, but it kinda reassembles to giraffe. Then this is in a bigger scale some of the drawings, and I made these drawings after the double page where I was trying to get some motivation. And now my project is moving towards ink. As you can see, I love this outcome. I did all these drawings from this double page in 2 hours, which is really good because drawing takes a really long time. I made those 3 as well, but not in that time. That was in a different time. Okay, and some of my intaglio printing again. And well, that was it for my art A level. Now I'm gonna be showing you what I'm doing in my photography A level. I have to tell you, this is the first year I'm doing photography as a subject, and before I just used to take pictures, like normal pictures. I didn't study it before. Okay, so in here, as all of my group, we were considering all the themes, trying to get motivation. It's really good when you want some motivation to write everything or all you know in a piece of paper, and then your mind starts to clear and organize everything. Then the first photo shoot of all the themes, like some of them, then I reduced the 12 themes into 3. I was considering 3 until I decided to do portray visually the personality and interest of someone you know well, and that one is my little and small baby sister, my babysitter. No, my sister, my small sister. Okay, her name is Rachel, or if you want to call her in Spanish, she is Rachel. But we call her Rachel, or any of them. And then here some thumbnails for my portrait photo shoot. It's quite hard taking pictures of a baby. Trust me, they move a lot. Then some of my experimentation in the other photo shoot, in the other page where you saw the photo shoot ones. It's called a contact sheet. I wrote about what I wanted to do. So in here I'm like now showing visually my process, my experimentation, and I really like them. I made them manually using ink, and this one I made a video about it, so I recommend you to go and watch it. Then this is a really quick method where you use a palette knife and some acrylics, and you just wait until it dries. Then here is where you kind of eliminate an object by applying opaque color. And then this one, I was trying to simulate some dark room techniques where you do, what's it called, well, basically I was trying to recreate a dark room technique by using acrylics. And then in here I was doing a kind of collage where I was like eliminating the negative space. That's what the artist was doing, so I eliminated the negative space. So that's all of it, guys. Thank you for watching, and remember about the raffle I'm making. Conditions are screenshot my YouTube channel showing that you are subscribed, then upload the picture either in Instagram or Facebook, tag me. My social media is on the link below, on the box below. Then you have to write use the hashtag LaFlacaArts. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Bye bye.